Detroit, Michigan. Motown is the setting for the Hawks. There he is, Dyson Daniels, looking to use his disruptive brand of defense to great effect as they game plan for the task ahead at Little Caesars Arena. Hawks, Pistons, tip-off right after this. The week is starting off right. Monday night, and 2K Sports presents the NBA. I'm Kevin Harlan here with Greg Anthony and Tim Legler, along with our reporter, Allie LaForce. Let's take a look at the numbers for Jalen Williams.
In the last 5 games, you can see the trend upwards for effective field goal percentage. And it shows you how confident he's playing right now.
A look at Atlanta's opening lineup. Ja Morant, he's out there with Daniels. Then it's Chet Holmgren. Then it's Okongwu, and it's Williams at the small forward position. And for Detroit, at the guard spots, we'll see Cunningham and Ivey. The forwards are Thompson and Harris. And it's Duren in at the 5 down low. So, Greg, tonight is night 2 of the back-to-back. These can't be easy to play in.
Yeah, this is a test of will and really of conditioning as well. I expect there to be some big swings tonight. Should be a fun one.
Morant with the bucket.
Man, no problem for Morant that close to the hoop. Once he gets inside, he makes it look easy.
To the middle, here's Harris, and slam dunk by Harris.
That will energize his teammates, going right at the defender and throwing it down.
The shot by Okongwu, no good. And so it's Thompson with it. He'll bring it up for Detroit. Pass to Harris. Here is Cunningham. And a miss there on the triple. The drive by Holmgren. He hits it from 9.
Oh, the long strides of Holmgren on display. This is why you can't give him the lane.
And Harris wide open. He shoots. Good, and the assist goes to Cunningham.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
You know, Greg, after struggling with injuries to start his NBA career, Cade Cunningham is figuring it out.
And the former #1 overall pick in 21. Last season, his first All-Star appearance, and he's only getting started.
Now, Ivey, following the miss by Ja Morant from deep. Count it.
This is exactly the start they were hoping for at the offensive end.
So first quarter just over a minute and a half in. Here's Holmgren. And the shot goes in.
And once Holmgren gets the ball in there, he can finish in so many ways.
Ivey with it. They count on his contributions, currently providing 16.5 points a game. And there's Okongwu. That's good on the assist by Morant.
Uncovered at the rim, finding cracks in the defense here early on.
Well, with that kind of success, I imagine they'll continue to be aggressive inside.
And he comes up with the deuce.
Well, scoring in this league is never easy, and that's why you need a guy like Cunningham on your team. Somebody who can beat tight coverage.
He takes it in, and he gets the bucket.
Well, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
And now they are just going to keep riding that momentum with the hot hand.
Let's go to the sideline and see what Allie LaForce has dug up for us. Allie, take it away.
A bit ago, J.B. Bickerstaff and I were able to chat. I brought up Jalen Williams, and Coach said that he has a plan. Williams is an impressive all-around player. Coach did admit that, but we're hoping for some physical, high-pressure defense that will put him off his game a little tonight. A simple strategy, but Coach seems confident that it'll get results. Kevin, back to you.
And Allie, thanks so much. Here's Cunningham, following the basket by Ja Morant, and the whistle blows. It's going to be on Ja Morant. That is his first foul of the game. So for the Hawks, Gaze checked in, and it's Ty Jerome in for Daniels. Down low, and Duren slams it in.
Easiest work of the night for Duren. He barely had to elevate.
In GA, the Hawks going young, trying to build a sustainable model for success.
Yeah, most of the starters not yet scratching their prime, so there's going to be some growing pains, but they're showing plenty of promise.
And here's Cunningham, following the 3 from Onyeka Okongwu. For 3, Harris drains it from beyond the arc. Harris has got a couple of threes now in the first with the Pistons.
And you can see he's got a little bounce in his step. 3 out of 4 to start.
8 lead changes now, and we're still just in the first half.
And I'm not sure I've seen a game with more lead changes this early.
The kick out to Cunningham. And Curran slams it in.
Good luck dealing with Duren on the offensive glass. That's just an outstanding job staying with the play.
And there's the basket. Whistle blows and a chance for a three-point play. Going to the line for one.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Okongwu is now starting, Tim, and coming off the bench his first handful of seasons, I think got him ready for this role he's in right now.
He has been a good defender from day one, but his offensive game now starting to show some growth. He's stretching his shooting range, and he is showing you some growth as a playmaker as well.
And the Pistons, an entirely new group now out there. Now here's LeVert, trying to claw his way back after a terrible showing in that loss to Miami.
Punch, counter punch. Impressive offensive production early on.
Well, if you love high-scoring games, you came to the right place.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from the paint.
Here's LeVert, and he jams it with authority. Well, guys, this first half has been about as tightly contested as you could hope for.
There have been a lot of lead changes. Goodness.
Ball's knocked loose. He gets it up. And no good in the last second attempt this time. Tobias Harris, he's feeling it tonight and has been the driving force for the Pistons. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far on the scoreboard. And a moment now to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for Detroit.
They've looked to fire as much as possible from outside the arc, and so far they are hitting at a high clip.
And their ball movement has been next level. When your team is playing unselfishly like this, that is tough to beat.
This is how the floor looks for the Hawks starting the second quarter. We've got Ty Jerome. He's out there with Luke Kennard. And it's Holmgren in at the 5. Gay's shot is good.
The plan of attack is obvious. Get the ball inside and go strong to the rim.
And so LeVert will bring it up for Detroit, trailing by 2. Victory eluded them last time in Atlanta when they faced the Hawks.
Yeah, and their last time out against this club, turnovers really did them in. Just way too many mistakes.
Well, they have to stay aggressive, but protecting the basketball is at the top of the whiteboard. There's a balance.
And the Pistons making a change here. Quinman's checked in. Three-pointer, Daniels. It's hauled in by Stewart. Detroit's gone 3 of 5 from beyond the arc so far tonight. And now let's swing it over to Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Thank you. Chet Holmgren talked about how he succeeds in spite of his slender frame. He said, "You can't be afraid of contact. I'll continue to use my strengths out there, my length, being slippery, playing hard, and try to get better at my weaknesses too throughout my career. That will leave me in a good spot." Back to you.
The sky's the limit for him. Okay, thank you, Allie. For Atlanta, they've gone 3 of 4 from the floor here in the second quarter.
What athleticism from Daniels on that slam.
Here's LeVert. He provides a good amount of offense for the team, averaging around 11.5 points a game. And now we're being joined by our 2K insider, Shams Charania, who's calling in with a good story. Shams, what do you have?
Thanks. Well, the Detroit Pistons looking to build on last season's breakthrough. Coach J.B. Bickerstaff said Cade Cunningham's leadership makes his job easier. And all that aside, Bickerstaff said their fierce style is key, adding win or lose, we win the fight.
Not a team to be taken lightly. Thanks a lot, Shams. So both teams changing it up here. Harris passes to Cunningham. To the paint, here's Stewart, and the dunk by Stewart.
And that's something Cunningham takes pride in. sharp read with that pinpoint pass.
Pass to Gay. The kick out to Williams. Beyond the arc, and he's good on the 3-ball. Williams has got the lead up to 5 now for the Hawks.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Cunningham gets the bucket.
And he knows how deadly he can be off the dribble. I like the assertiveness Cunningham showed right there.
And that one drops for him. Jerome's got 4 this quarter.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Ivy with it, and Daniels picks him up defensively. Harris, no good. Atlanta leading by 5. Holmgren outside. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. Daniels, no good.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
Thompson, and it's Thompson with the jam.
So fast of foot on the run. I see her tough to catch.
And Quinn Snyder wants a timeout. This now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes. Duren, he's checked in for Detroit. Hawks have gone 6 of 8 from the field in the second quarter. Daniels against Ivy. Daniels, no good. Detroit's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. And last season's most improved player, and Tim, I know you like this guy, Dyson Daniels, a rising player.
Well, Kevin, he is an elite defender, already one of the best we have in this league, and he's just getting started. Well, he was cold in that first quarter. Now it's great to see him flip that switch and start getting hot here. Gotta knock down that shot. When you don't, you're letting the defense off the hook.
Connects from 3-point range. Jerome's got 9 points.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Here's Harris. That's good, and it's his 4th basket of the game. He's a strong 4 for 6.
And the defense can't let Harris get that comfortable on those types of shots. He's a very reliable mid-range shooter.
In the corner, Ivy with it. It's good. And the Hawks lead is cut down now to just 4 in the basket from Tobias Harris. Well, the grimace of pain tells it all. He's hurt, and let's hope he's okay.
And boy, when you see someone hurting like this, it's always scary.
And he's going to have to get checked out with that great medical staff that all teams in this league have.
Stewart's checked in for Duren. Good on the bucket. Krejci's got his 2nd bucket tonight.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
And a wide open look for Cunningham. Misses the 3. Atlanta leading by 6. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Out to the wing. Now here's Morant for 3. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Williams. Williams has got his 3rd assist on the night. Knocks it loose. Out left to the wing. Fires the 3. Another 3 for Atlanta.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
Well, they're making something very difficult look simple right now.
And so it's Atlanta enjoying a 12-point lead as they talk things over during the break. And we'll see if they can keep up their tremendous shooting they've been dialed in so far from the field. We'll return shortly.
Welcome, everybody. Let's get right to it. It's been nothing short of a tremendous challenge for the Detroit Pistons.
They've got to play with more force defensively, if you ask me. You got to make them feel you.
Yeah, touch them up if you have to. Right now, they're putting up no resistance.
And looking at the players of the month, here are the winners from each conference. For the Western Conference, Nikola Jokic.
For the Joker, last laugh is typically on the opponent. No one has been able to slow him down lately. Also, on and off the court, his leadership has been great for this team.
And that'll do it for halftime. We send you back to Kevin Harlan, who has the second half call.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Guys, Ja Morant has been sensational.
Definitely been challenging the defense here early on, not settling for anything outside.
I wouldn't want to have to be out there trying to keep up with them. It's really difficult when he shows you this kind of energy offensively.
And GA, a lot of the best defensive teams in the league have some stout zone looks they can go to. Where do those in a game come in handy?
I mean, often it's a way of challenging opponents to make perimeter shots, but also you want to show different looks just to kind of disrupt the rhythm of a team's offensive flow.
The wing pair we'll see going is going to be Ivey and Thompson. Tobias Harris is out there with Isaiah Stewart. And it's Cunningham in at the point. And that's the group for J.B. Bickerstaff as we begin the second half.
Just not there from a rhythm standpoint right now. It's really eluding him.
Yeah, this is Tobias Harris at his best. When he finds a rhythm like he has tonight, he can be really effective offensively.
And that one drops.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Well, getting a high percentage look right out of the locker room to start the second half. Exactly what they were looking for.
From inside, Harris's shot is off. The Hawks leading by 10. And we're going courtside now for a report on Jalen Duren. Allie?
I had a moment to catch up with Detroit's head athletic trainer. They told me it's a collapsed lung, a serious situation, and we're all hoping that he's okay. It's tough losing a player like this near the halfway point of the season. They'll just have to find a way to replace his production until he comes back. Back to you guys.
Thanks, Allie. We appreciate the update. Guys, the only thing you can wish for is that the prognosis isn't quite as bad as they're making it out to be.
Yeah, that's a tough one. Was really hoping for better news than that, but that does not sound encouraging.
Well, it's the reality of our game. Let's hope he's back on the court soon. That is a tough loss.
We're now joined by our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce. Allie, it's all yours.
Thank you, Kevin. The Pistons are improving on both ends, but particularly on defense. Cade Cunningham said, everybody is stepping up on that end and taking the challenge to guard. We have a good system that allows us all to play our strengths. We're still hungry, though. We're not satisfied at all. Back to you.
More to prove. Okay, Allie, we thank you for the report.
Third quarter off to a great start offensively. That's 3 of their first 4 they've made.
And a shift in the front office for the Atlanta Hawks this past summer. Tim, what do you think might have led to that pivot?
Well, Atlanta has missed the playoffs for 2 straight seasons, but their young pool of talent is demonstrating they've gotten some of these right.
The Hawks leading by 12. From deep, Williams. Here's Daniels, and that one is good with the extra effort on the glass. Daniels has got his 3rd bucket of the night. The Pistons have gone 3 of 5 to start the second half, developing a nice rhythm out there. Cunningham for 3. And again, Cunningham missing. Atlanta's gone 0 of 2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Here's Okongwu. Good. The nice assist for Williams. Okongwu's now got 9 points. Just under 2.5 minutes into the third quarter now. Cunningham passes to Stewart. Back to Cunningham. Thompson for 3. Okongwu grabs the board. Okongwu's now got 6 rebounds in the game. The shot by Williams, no good.
And you see the frustration on his face. He had a great opportunity there, and he blew it.
And so far, Harris is having his way on offense. The defense just has not found an answer for his energy on that end.
And Quinn Snyder wants a timeout. He's going to make some adjustments to the game plan. the Pistons making a change here. LeVert's checked in. And a switch here also for Atlanta. Jerome is checked in. Pass to Okongwu. Tries again. And Holmgren lays it in. Holmgren's got 8 points.
Solid rebound there, and with the score like it is, that's an area where they can't afford to get lazy.
Harris with it. Okongwu covering. And Stewart gets it to go.
It really does make the game easy for your teammates when you can lead them to the rim that well with the pass.
And the tough guy reputation, Tim, well earned for Isaiah Stewart.
Well, yeah, he's a physical presence, Kevin. He does not shy away from an alley fight. He brings that edge every team needs, and it is especially welcome in the Motor City.
Due to that aggressive style of play on the offensive end, LeVert is kind of just used to contact at this point.
Here's Okongwu. That's another one for him, his 5th in just 7 shots.
Well, his team is up, and he's a big reason why. And it's a little easier to shoot when you know you've got an advantage on the scoreboard.
Shoots from the baseline, and it's Morant missing. Pistons trail by 17. LeVert with it. He's picked up by Holmgren. LeVert the pass to Stewart. And here's Ivy. Offensive rebound. It's good on the putback.
And those second chance points really become almost like bonus points when you can get them.
Jerome, no good. Good.
Well, the defense was solid, but usually I expect him to make that layup.
A putback. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Oh, what terrific hustle. He's got a nose for the rebound.
Trey, he's ferocious when the ball goes up.
And that kind of sums up how this game is going.
Attack-minded all the way.
When you have someone running point who's also a factor at the rim like that, it's a huge advantage.
And so it's the Atlanta Hawks up by a dozen here at the end of the quarter. They've been putting on a clinic in the paint. Shots are falling with regularity, and they are pounding it down low. We'll get you back to the action after this break. And let's go back to a terrific pass that we're calling tonight our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Well, he made it look simple, but that's not always easy to execute.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. Fourth quarter on the court for the Hawks. We've got Williams, Ty Jerome out there with Daniels. And Gay is in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Pass to Stewart. And Robinson wide open. He shoots. And it's off from three-point range. Here's Williams. Yep, that one goes. Williams has got 4 points in the quarter.
And when the defense is closing in on you like that, you've got to stay confident, and that's exactly what Williams just did.
Here's Cunningham. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line. So, Tim, let me put you in a different hat here. If you're running an NBA franchise, would you rather build around a guard, wing, or a big man in today's NBA?
I think I'd go with the wing with size, a guy that can create his own offense and for which there is no great defensive matchup. Those guys, to me, are the ones that can help lead you to the promised land.
Well, that sounds like a good blueprint. Reed is checked in for the Pistons.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Here's Cunningham. Again, the miss by the Pistons. Atlanta leading by 13. Here's Krejci. No good on the triple.
It's been a quiet game for him to this point on the offensive end, but the team has still played well enough to hold the lead.
It's good from long range.
That's just good fundamentals from Cunningham. When a guy is that open, you gotta get it to him.
Tobias Harris is checked in for Paul Reed. Okongwu's checked in for Atlanta. Now let's take a minute to talk to Allie LaForce courtside. Allie.
Well, Quinn Snyder had some words for his team over the break. He told his guys to stay after it, to not get complacent and lazy with this lead. He wants them to keep adding to it. We'll see if they're able to do it, guys.
Allie, thank you so much. For the Pistons, Stewart checked in for Holland. Asar Thompson comes in for Karis LeVert. And it's Jaden Ivey in for Duncan Robinson. Here is Cunningham. And slam dunk by Harris.
Well, if Tobias Harris sees a lane to the rim, he is going to exploit it.
Here's Williams, and it's Williams finishing it off.
I love the unselfishness, and you know coaches do as well.
His willingness to share the ball elevates this offense.
Jerome against Cunningham. The 10-foot jumper hits.
Yeah, that was an easy one. Cade has every shot in his bag.
Williams got it to go off the glass.
And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
Pistons trail by 12. Cunningham off target from outside.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Okongwu. Oh, and the hustle pays off there.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Well, the way this game is going, I'm actually not surprised it was that easy for him. You know, he's smaller for the center position by NBA standard, but his leaping ability more than makes up for his lack of height.
Chet Holmgren, he's checked in for the Hawks. Ja Morant comes in for Jerome. Morant takes off. Oh, what a finish.
And leave it up to Morant to put on a show. What a spectacular dunk.
And that's a great look at that slam from our AT&T Connected Cam. The Pistons have gone 5 of 8 shooting as we've come down the home stretch in this final quarter. Okongwu with it, now defended by Cunningham.
Capitalizing on the error, grinding out points. You gotta love it.
It's so important in this league, quickly turning defense into offense.
Outside Harris. 1:36 left to play in the final quarter. Cunningham. What a finesse finish on the way in.
Well, he is not afraid to mix it up inside. Cunningham fighting for a basket there.
It's in there.
And so just rolling to the finish line now in what has been a very confident-looking performance for the Hawks.
They simply ran him off the court.
They set the pace, and their transition game was executed flawlessly.
And for the year now, they'll be tallying their 16th win.
And they've taken control of the season series. This brings them to 2-0 with 1 game left against this squad.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Ja Morant.
Yeah, he was just laser focused in that game. It got to the point where you just knew if he shot it, it was going in.
The realest always comes to surface. Do you know your purpose? Oh yeah, I remember you. Always doubted on the kid. What they tell you do? It turns on motivation. What they said to you. Hey man, all day. It's the price that you pay. In all the fabricated like this, it's gonna take patience. Work constant. Check up steady maintenance. You might lose homies. You might fake friends. Thought you get it in a year. It might take 10. The realest always comes to surface. Do you know your purpose? Oh yeah, I remember you. Always doubted on the kid.
It's time now to present our player of the game, Ja Morant.
And his percentage from the field tonight seems almost made up. I didn't think it was possible to have that kind of success shooting the basketball. You need a little bit of luck, a bunch of hard work, and a whole lot of talent.
He silenced this crowd with an unreal display. His ability to drown out the noise and the hostility of an opposing crowd is pretty special. Up top, Harris. Ivy against Daniels. Doubled by Okongwu. On the wing, Harris. Defended by Holmgren. 4 on the clock. Showing the move down low.
Well, he's having a big scoring night, but he's doing it extremely efficiently. This is impressive.
Okongwu. And so it looks like the Hawks will retain possession here. Now Williams. Morant fires. The long shot, no good. Here's Cunningham. Harris. No stopping that baby hook on the fly. Nice use of the glass on the finish.
But the truth is they've had control of this game.
Winning away from home takes nerve and great discipline. Kudos to them.
3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Jalen Williams. The putback, Okongwu. The hustle points. Huge bucket.
When you're trying to claw your way back into a game, you cannot allow second chance opportunities.
Well, it's nearly impossible to chip away at a lead if you're giving up offensive rebounds.
And stolen by Ivy. Morant fires. It falls. And so it's the Hawks taking care of business in this one. A solid win on the road for them. This building was dead silent by the time GA this one wound down.
And that's what you want to do. Take the crowd out of it by crunch time. Don't give them any chance to lift their team up at the finish.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. Alongside Tim Legler, Greg Anthony, and our reporter, Allie LaForce, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching, folks. But as we go, let's take a look at our player of the game, Ja Morant.